did forgot the events from last night, but I remembered some part of after I saw what was stored on my phone. After Jimin left my room, I stayed alone in my room. I tried to sleep, but it was not working. There was many things my stupid mind was thinking. After a lot of thinking and sulking, I decided to play some games on my phone instead. I opened my phone and what I saw left me speechless. There on my wallpaper, it was a beautiful picture of me with a bunny man kissing my cheeks. I could see a happy bright smile on my face. Suddenly, I got a flash of some memories. I was happily taking some pictures and he was hugging me tightly from back, prepping me with lots of kisses. My sweet angel, you won't leave me, right? My breath hitched at the memory. I did left him. He is not hurt, right? The whole night Taehyung looked at the pictures in his phone. The pictures were really sweet and romantic. They were cuddling and kissing in those pictures. Taehyung was always the clingy one, but he never liked any stranger touching him. And here he is cuddling and kissing the bunny boy like they have been together for years. Why? He can't believe he did this when he was drunk. He hated himself for being all lovey-dovey with a stranger, but a tear slipped his eyes when he found a video of the last night. There Taehyung was sleeping cuddling close to him and Jungkook was shooting the video. He kept the camera on the table. Both were naked, body filled with red and purple marks. Only the upper body was seen in the video. Jungkook adjusted the blanket to cover Taehyung and kissed his forehead. He pulled him close to his chest. He looked at the camera with a bunny smile. My sweet, cute, adorable angel. My angel. I want to be in your embrace forever, babe. Thank you for being with me. I know you just met me, but it's not the first time I met you, babe. I saw you 2 months ago in Seoul Art Museum but couldn't talk to you there. But when I saw you here with your friends, I felt it was fate to meet you again. Not trying to be a stalker, but I was kind following you from 5 days. He bit his lips and looks at the camera nervously. I saw you 5 days ago in the market, angel. You were buying something with your friends. Do you know how ethereal you were looking that day? Your smile just stole my heart instantly. Jungkook caressed his hair and adjusted it behind his ears. But that's not what made me fall for you, he said, showing his bunny smile. When you started playing with the kids in the toys shop, that's when you stole my heart. Just one look and my heart belonged to you, babe. You were looking so adorable playing with them. I kept following you everywhere for the last 5 days. Sorry for stalking you, my love. You are not angry with me, right, babe? He said, laughing a little. He bopped his nose and placed a kiss on his temple. These 5 days were the best for me, following you around, staring you all day, hiding quickly if you turned to my side. I observed your every habits, every expression. How much you love strawberries, how you become a kid around your hyungs, how you scrunch your nose when you drink coffee, how you jump in happiness. He smiled, showing his bunny smile. Every day I felt close to you. Every day I wanted to know you more. He pulled him more close, rubbing his nose on the crook of his neck. Will you say yes if I ask you to be mine, babe? He pulled back a little, looking at Taehyung. First thing in the morning, I will ask you tomorrow to become mine forever. Then I will never let you go away from me. Please be mine, princess. I love you. He kissed his forehead and turned off the video. The whole night Taehyung cuddled his pillow, trying to calm his furious heart aching for a certain bunny. Back to the club, we can see thousands of eyes gawking the sexy, handsome bunny grooving on the dance floor with his sexy moves. Every girls and even boys were drooling over him except one. Every eyes were surely on him, but there was a pair of angry red eyes too, not gawking him with lust but glaring him with jealousy. I mean, who won't? If you find a video of a butt-naked bunny cuddling you, saying sweet and cheesy stuffs just the other night, and here you see him dancing like a sin with half-naked girls, then who the hell won't be jealous? My middle name is Jealous. I am Kim Jealous Taehyung. You got a problem with that? Or nope, I seriously don't have any problem with that, Taeless. Continue with your glaring competition. Your authorname is signing off. Tae, where the hell do you think you are going, leaving my bunny there with those bitches? Complete the story now. Or an Ahhhhhhh, totally not afraid of a furious tiger. Ahhhhhhh, so back to the story. Taehyung had enough of this shit, but what else he can do when he was the one who pushed him away? He looked at Namjoon and Yoonmin, who were happy in their own world. He sighed for the nth time. He was at a crowded club, but he was still alone. He finished the drink and decided to go out the club, not wanting to be more tailless anymore, but someone grabbed his wrist and stopped him from behind. He turned back only to see a big buffy guy with a smirk drooling over him with lust. He tried to free himself, but the ladder was too strong. The buffy guy, I found you again, sweetheart. Wanna go to my room tonight, babe? We will enjoy whole night, he said with a wink. He pulled Taehyung towards his chest and trapped him in his arms. Taehyung tried to push him, but he was too strong. The buffy guy, I couldn't taste you yesterday because of your boyfriend, but I will make sure to taste your every part tonight, babe. Taehyung was scared now. He wanted to call his hyungs, but before he could do anything, the guy leaned and was about to kiss him forcefully, but soon, his eyes were closed almost for 48 hours since he met with a hard punch on his face from a double bunny. Taehyung just stayed there with wide eyes. 1 second, he was catching his hands, and the next, he knew the not-so-buffy guy was already lying on the floor. And now, he didn't even realize that he was dragged out from the club too. Jungkook dragged him out of the club and pinned him on the wall. What the fuck were you doing there? Couldn't you push him away? Why you always got into a mess? He spat loudly, slamming his hands on the wall. Taehyung was scared and shaking. He never thought a cute bunny will turn into angry bunny and shout at him. He felt his eyes tearing up. I am sorry. I didn't know he trap, he said with shaky voice, but was cut off by unexpected hug. I'm sorry, babe. He won't touch you again. I promise, he said, caressing his hair softly. He placed a soft kiss on his hair. They stayed like that for a while. Are you okay, babe? Taehyung didn't raise his head from his chest and just nodded his head. They stayed hugging each other for some times. That's when Jungkook realized their position. He pulled back slowly, unwrapping his hands. Taehyung raised his head just to see a longing gaze the elder was giving. Jungkook stared deep into his eyes. He could feel all the emotion he had been holding up for the latter. After what felt like years, he looked away, trying to hide the slight tear warning to fall down his eyes. Let's go, I will drop you to your room, Jungkook said, walking towards the door. And Taehyung just stared at the back of the disappearing image of the person who loves him. Jungkook walked him to his hotel room. It was an awkward situation for Taehyung. The guy who he knows loves him and been stalking for a week now is walking beside him silently. He just saved him from a drunkard some moments ago and burst out his anger on him too. His mind is gonna blast off to another dimension from overthinking. His mind can't stop thinking about Jungkook. And not to mention the hug they shared some moments ago. The way he embraced him, the way he caressed his hair, the way his voice make his heart flutter. Oh, he wants to hear it again. But here he is walking silently beside him because he is too coward to begin any conversation. They reached the hotel room. Still nobody dared to speak. Jungkook sighed for the nth times. He took a deep breath before speaking. Tae, can we talk about us? He said, shuddering a bit. Tae, but Taehyung cut him off. I think it's late. You should return to your room, he said without looking at him. Taehyung didn't want to be rude, but he was not sure about this situation between them. Yes, the male is hit and handsome, no doubt, but his life and his past doesn't give him courage to fall in love. On the other hand, Jungkook felt rejected without confessing his love. He stared at the beautiful boy, looking down, guilty of what he'd done. And now Jungkook knows there is no hope, so he said what he thought might he right for the latter. I'm going back tomorrow, Jungkook said, making his Tae breath hitched. He turned his head to see him. Both looked at each other. Jungkook's eyes falls down towards his lips. Oh, how he wants to taste it again. He gulped hard and looked away. I'm sorry for troubling you, Tae. Jungkook tried hard to say more, but his heart was swelling and words were not helping him. Jungkook went closer and placed a kiss on his forehead. He caressed his hair slowly. Take care, babe. Cookie won't trouble you again, he said with teary eyes and a tight smile. Taehyung bit his lips, trying hard not to feel the pain. He felt a pang in his chest. Jungkook slowly stepped back with a smile and turned around. Should I stop him? Should I call him back? Stop him, Tae. He is not like him. He won't break your heart. Taehyung fidgeted him fingers and watching him go with teary eyes. He was being anxious. Should he stop him or not? I don't have the guts to love anyone. Call me a coward, but I can't afford to break my heart. Take care, Cookie. Hope you will find your true love soon, he said to the disappearing figure and turned back towards the door. Throughout the way, I thought of many things that I wanted to tell him, but when the moment came, I couldn't tell him anything. I wished he would have stopped me, hugged me tight and never let me go, but he didn't. I looked back to him, only to see his back facing towards me. He was maybe opening the door. So I guess it's a goodbye then. Goodbye, my love. I really wanted to spend the rest of my life with you, but I guess that night was all I got. I sighed and turned back, heading towards nowhere with a heavy heart. I wish I could have told him that I love him. Cookie loves you, Tae. Take care, babe. Cookie will never forget you. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos.